Hey everybody, Pat Armstrong here with another edition of Increase, the lifestyle vlog for men and the women who love them. So the other day, I was beginning my day at work on the elevator heading down to the main floor where my office is. As the door opened and I was about to step out, the door opened onto two associates having a conversation with each other, and as soon as the door opened, one associate, a rather large associate, began to enter the elevator not paying attention to me coming out. And even when she looked up and saw me, she just kind of gave me a look like, well, excuse me. And that's exactly what I said. I said, excuse me, and I walked out of the elevator. So today, what we're going to talk about is elevator etiquette. Today, I want to give you 8 things that will help you, again, maybe help someone else, know how to use an elevator correctly. So number 1, when you approach the elevator, first of all, you want to press the button of the direction you want to go, and then you want to step back from the door. Now, I know it's hard to believe that some people don't understand what the up arrow and the down arrow on the buttons for an elevator actually mean. Those mean the direction that you want to go. If you are on a lower floor and you want to go to an upper floor, you hit the arrow pointing up. If you're on an upper floor going to a lower floor, you want to hit the arrow going down. And again, you would be surprised at how many people don't understand that. But the second part of that is as well, which leads us to number 2, when you press the button, step back from the door so that allows anyone who is on the elevator that they can exit first before you get onto the elevator. Number 3, once passengers have exited the elevator, entering is first come, first serve, but do so politely. If you've come to an elevator and you are waiting, and in the time that you are waiting, there are other people that have come and wait for the elevator as well, since you were there first, you do have, etiquette-wise, the choice to go first. Now, if you choose to hold the door and let others load before you, that's fine, that's up to you. But it is first come, first serve when it comes to an elevator. And with that in mind, if you're coming late to an elevator, don't cram yourself in. If the doors have already begun to close, go ahead and let the doors close and you wait for the next elevator. But speaking of being polite, number 4, hold the door open for others to either enter or exit. Now again, if you are already on the elevator or if you are entering the elevator and you decide to hold the door to let others in, again, that's totally up to you. If you are exiting and you want to hold the elevator door open for those who are exiting behind you, again, that is a polite thing to do. You don't have to, but it is a nice thing to do. Number 5, enter the elevator, move toward the back, and then turn and face the door. If you're the first person on the elevator, you actually want to go to the button panel, being the first person, or obviously if you're the only person on there, so you can choose the floor that you want. With that in mind, you have become the elevator operator. So the polite thing to do would be, which is number 5, press only the button for the floor that you are going to and ask anyone else in the elevator which floor they need, and you can press those buttons as well.
Hello.
Hey.
Oh, beautiful. Looks like a Christmas tree. Sorry I can't ride with you the rest of the way up, but this is where my dad works. Well, have a good time. Oh, I forgot to give you a hug.
So that's actually step number 5 and step number 6. But going back to number 5, when you enter the elevator, go to the back, then turn and face the door. People will find it very uncomfortable if you are in the elevator facing the back or you're standing at the door facing them. And that is not proper etiquette. Number 7, when exiting the elevator, politely excuse yourself or move out and hold the door for others exiting. If this is not your floor, but you're standing at the front of the elevator, just take a step out, hold the door open for those coming out behind you, then you can get back into the elevator and proceed to your floor. If it is your floor and you happen to be standing in the back of the elevator, politely excuse yourself through the people and exit. If you're standing at the front of the elevator and it is your floor, go ahead and exit as quickly as possible. And finally, number 8, if you do not understand steps 1 through 7 that we just went through, step number 8 is you can always take the stairs.